AFTV, time to get into the player ratings tonight. Of course, Arsenal winning the game by 4-1. Job done.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy in the end. That start, they gave us a bit of a scare with that goal. But overall, decent performance. I would have thought there'd be some decent scores today. Interesting one. Let's kick off with the goalkeeper. Leno didn't have much to do in the game, to be fair. But the one thing he did have to do is sparked a lot of debate. Some people saying, you know, just hold your hands up, great goal. Other people saying, yeah, you know what, come on, man, they should have done a bit, that was a bit Kepa-like, you know what I mean? Supposed to that far out, tip it round, stop it, man.
9.
9. What are you giving him?
7. I think it was a pretty standard evening. Didn't have to do
You
much.
still not on that goal?
Nope. We've already debated this. I'm giving you my ratings. 7. I think that his distribution was decent. I think his handling was fine. Didn't really have much to do.
Got down late for that one.
7.
Yeah, listen, it's your player ratings. I think it'd be a 6 from me. I still think you could have done better with that
Yeah,
goal.
but it's mine, isn't it?
I know, but I still think.
All right.
You would have given him 7, whatever.
I'll give him a 9 then.
He
It's mine.
let 7 goals in, you give him a 7. Right? But to me, I still think he should have got down quicker. I don't think that should have been done.
Okay.
Lee Judge has said it in his interview. You could tell by his disappointment afterwards. He was like,
He's disappointed
He-
with the defenders that were in front
It
of him
wasn't
and
just
how
the-
out of shape we were.
So you're giving him a 6, that's right?
7.
7. Right. Moving to let's go to the centre backs, Mustafi, who you blame for that goal and he hadn't even done nothing.
Well, he was part of being out of shape. He was playing in a right back position when he should have been centre back. David Luiz was the only one who actually kept his shape. I think there was a lot of moments during tonight's game where you know why we've always had that issue with Mustafi and you kind of always got your head in your hands with him. Do you know what I mean? Those kind of moments. But look, the defence relatively didn't have much to do tonight, to be honest with you. And I can't really give him more than a 7, less than a 7, because is it more down to the fact that we weren't really threatened than they were good? Do you get what I mean? Like, I'll be honest.
Yeah, they've done their job, though.
No, do you know what? I'd probably go with something like a 6 or a 7, but based on not so much that it was a bad performance, but because they didn't have to do anything. Like, how many shots on target did they have? There was a few chances in the second half, actually, where they got in a couple of moments. So I think it was more to do with the shape than anything. And I don't know whether that was rustiness, because he's only just come back from injury. It's been quite a while since semi-final, wasn't it? The FA Cup when he got injured. But yeah, I'll go with a 6. I think it was...
Leno was 7, he gets 6.
Yeah, Leno's distribution was good.
Right, David Luiz.
Same as Mustafi, to be honest. It was nothing to write home about.
6 as well.
Yeah, it's just
it was that time he nearly got left.
And he was clawing away at the back of him.
But it was all right. 6.
Yeah.
Kolasinac.
5 because of the miss.
Oh yeah, but he did. He had an assist, didn't he?
No, not that I can remember. It was Saka.
Put in
who
a
got
couple
an
of
assist.
decent crosses, didn't he?
And he also wasted a couple. There was that one when he should have put it in first time and he took the touch. Just for the miss alone, 5. Because I'm not having this right foot, this, that. Look, the guy's on over 100 grand a week and you're telling me you got a weak foot. Nah, sorry, but you should be tapping that into the net. You get a 5 just for that miss alone. That was awful.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Again, I thought he had a poor evening, to be honest.
Didn't really bang down that door to say...
No, and it's the second game where he started and, you know, I felt against Dundalk he wasn't that great either. 6. I don't think it was a great performance.
I think he was worse than Kolasinac.
Yeah, it's debatable. I kind of around the same.
Because he missed the...
Yeah, Kolasinac, I'm just dropping down to the 5 because of the miss.
Chance. All right, so 6.
Yeah.
Okay, moving into the midfield, let's go Granit Xhaka.
I don't think he had a bad game, to be honest with you. I thought there were some really nice moments in there. I thought some of his passing was really good, especially in the second half. Really direct as well. And again, we talk about El Neni and the way he started forward passing. Granit Xhaka started to do it, like tonight in particular. So I don't know whether this is something that's now being drummed into them and they're starting to do that. But I thought, yeah, it was a comfortable enough evening for him. I thought it was all right. I'll give him a 7.
Okay, Ceballos.
I thought he was one of our standout players. I thought he did really, really well. Looked like everything was going through him. Had plenty of energy.
Second half is brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. I'll give him an 8. I thought that was a really good performance from him.
Okay, Joe Willock.
Again, take away
Great goal.
Yeah, great goal. Take away those little moments that I was talking about, which I want him to learn from. I thought all round it was a decent performance, and I think that again, I don't think it was quite up there with Ceballos and one other player in particular, but it was. See, this is where it's so difficult because I'll give him a 7, which is the same as the defence, but it's tough. Do you know what I'm trying to say here? Because like the defence,
just do what you're doing, man. But it's he's tough. What are you giving
because
him?
I'm trying to explain the reasoning behind it. I'll give him a 7.
Right.
I think that he had a decent game, but again, there's just little moments, and I don't think it was to the heights that he had last week.
Okay.
But it was decent enough.
Willian.
Not great. I thought that his distribution was poor, crossing's poor. Yeah, just not great. I'm giving him a 6.
Pepe.
Same as Danny Ceballos, 8. It's between those two for man of the match. Goal, assist, doing what we need him to do. And yeah, there are some frustrating moments in there, don't get me wrong. But
He come to life second half as well, wasn't it?
well, because we started playing in a way that suits him. In the first half, everything was being played up to him, too slow. They'd gathered 2 players around him. His back was to goal. It's not the way he plays. But yeah, in the second half, they were getting the ball out to him early, which meant they had no time to move 2 players across to him. And when you get him one-on-one with you, no defender wants that. Good performance. I'll give him an 8.
Okay. Eddie in Ketia.
Poor. I thought his finishing tonight was really, really poor.
Well, you got a goal.
I know. I was about to say
perfectly good goal chalked off.
Yeah.
You got to feel it for him for that.
You got to feel for him because if there was VAR, look, there was 4 players playing him on side, but that still doesn't take away some of his finishing was dreadful at certain aspects of the game. 6.
Okay. I think that's all the outfield players on. That was the 11, wasn't it? Moving to the subs. Yeah. Yeah. Subs. Cedric.
Didn't really do much, did he? How long did he play?
He's on for a good enough amount of time.
Straight down the middle.
20 minutes. Cedric came on. Who else came on? Mohamed El Neni.
Oh, I liked El Neni when he come on. I thought his energy. I can't give him more than a 6 because he was only on there about 10 minutes. But I liked what I see.
10 minutes.
I liked what I see. And it was his, incisive pass that opened things up for our last goal for Joe Willock. But yeah, I'll give him a 6, given the fact he only had about 10 minutes.
Okay, that was it, wasn't it? Who else came on? Saka. Oh. I thought he done, same as El Neni, didn't have long, but he had an impact.
You know what? I'll give him a little bit more because I think he had more of an impact than El Neni in terms of his delivery. Like we're talking about chances that Eddie misses. There was the cross that he put in for him as well. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. I thought he done decent.
Yeah, he had a big impact. He played well. He's a brilliant player. He's
brilliant.
Underrated. Runnison. I'm joking.
Can I rate you?
I had to get at you, man.
He's such a beauty.
You're so easy, man, to do. Right, Mikel Arteta.
8, because he got the team selection right. He went with quite a strong side. The bench was loaded in case.
And then he didn't even really have to use a lot of those, which was great.
And then I think that when he needed to earn his money, shall we say, he clearly did at half-time.
Yeah.
Because he changed something around that brought
They
them
were
out in a
dynamic in the
different
second
way.
half, weren't they?
And there was like a spark. So he earned his money. And there was nothing wrong with the starting lineup. The way they played.
He's going strong in this. He's not messing about.
No, he isn't. Because at the end of the day, look, it's another way into the Champions League. Let's remember that. We got 2 avenues in there. And we already know that given some of those Champions League games so far, there could be 1 or 2 big teams dropping down. So we've really got to...
Yeah, you could have a PSG or...
Real Madrid.
Man United could even be in it. So, mind you did say big teams, so...
They're already wounded, man. Yeah, it's lovely. I don't mind.
Zebras.
I don't mind.
Right. Okay, so 8 for him. Referee.
I felt he let the game flow quite a lot, actually. I think there was quite a few where you're thinking foul.
The goal, though, man. That's not really him. It's the linesman, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the linesman.
This is why. Do you look on it, right, and say to yourself tonight, that's why you need VAR?
Moments like that.
You know, the funny thing is, I've noticed, right, and I don't know if other people have noticed this, right. So obviously, Europa League, no VAR, and the minute there's a offside that's dodgy or whatever, we were like VAR.
Yeah, but it has become accustomed
and it's
to
now, we are now getting used to VAR, and we are now looking to it and saying, well, no, VAR, we need it to get these decisions right.
Decisions like that are when VAR would work perfectly.
But let me ask you this question. If there was a referendum on it tomorrow, keep VAR or get rid of it, what way would you vote? Would you vote yes or no? Yes, would you keep it or would you get rid of it?
In this country, at the moment, I'd have to say no, based on the fact that...
you get rid of it?
Based on the fact that the referees are incompetent in this country.
You keep it?
No, I'd get rid of it until they replace the referees with people that actually know how to officiate.
But let's say the referees are decent, right?
Then I'd keep it.
You keep VAR?
But I would use it for certain aspects of the game.
Because it's amazing, isn't it? When VAR first came in, everyone's like, get rid of it, it's ruined the game, I hate it. Now I've noticed that. The first people are like, where's the VAR in this competition? They keep saying it, where, you know?
Can you imagine we get to the
Because
Europa
VAR
League
tonight,
final?
that would have got us, you know,
Yeah.
Eddie's
Imagine
goal
we
would have
get to
stood.
the Europa League final and we get a goal like that disallowed in the final.
Yeah.
And you sit there and go, well, hold on, why is it
So
in the
clearly
Champions League?
onside as well, wasn't
Why
it?
is it in the Champions League but not in this? And you can
Yeah.
joke all you want and say, yes, because it's a crap tournament or whatever. It's still run by the same governing body. So why not? It's like the Carabao Cup, for example. If you play at a Premier League ground, there's VAR. If you play a team in the Championship, there's no VAR.
Yeah.
So the exact same competition has VAR and don't have VAR. You either have it for all or none.
Yeah.
So it's the same with the European competitions. You either have it for all of the European competitions or you don't have it at all. What more do you want me to say?
And what do you give the ref?
6.
6.
Is that-
You like your 6. Ties 5, he's 6,
It's one of those today.
6.
What are we giving the fans?
With the fans.
It's been a while since I've done one of these player
It's been a long
ratings,
time
man.
since we've rated the fans, man.
Jesus
There'll be no
Christ.
fans in there. But
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for that. That's the player ratings. We look forward to the game on Sunday. Arsenal taking on Aston Villa, but they can go into it with a lot of confidence. Impressive win tonight. Cool.